Hello and welcome to another video of the IT Career Guide YouTube channel. In today's video I want to talk about the day in the life of a level 2 help desk technician. So that means not working in a call center, working on site in an office building, providing end user support in person, depending on the role of course. But help desk technician, that's really the day in the life what I want to present here. So first of all, in a previous video I talked about the day in the life of a help desk technician that works in a call center. That position was really facing a very structured approach, a very fixed schedule, and that's just how it works in a call center. The role in an on-site position is slightly different. There's a little more flexibility needed and often provided as well, so it goes both ways. So very often you have a rough schedule when you need to be there, but if you arrive a little earlier or leave a few minutes later, it's not really a big deal, it's just part of the job. So the structure is a little less in regards to your schedule, it's a little easier in most cases. Of course it depends on your employer and your manager and of course the environment, but overall there's a little less structure in regards to the schedule as discussed. So what else is part of a day in the life of a help desk technician? Another piece of working in IT requires you usually to work in some sort of help desk ticketing system, meaning there are tickets/incidents assigned to you or your queue if you are part of a group. So part of your daily life will be to work in that application, pick up incidents that are assigned to you, or pick up incidents that are assigned to the queue, assign them to yourself, and then work the problem. So your role is a little more hands-on. So you will have to visit customers at their desk. And with customers, I mean end users. So I'm very customer-focused, customer service-focused person. And so for me, working in IT, specifically managing a help desk, my users are my customers. I want to provide a service to them, customer service, technically really outstanding customer service. And that should be also part of your daily routine. So you will visit your customers, your end users at their desk. You help them troubleshoot problems that require physical presence at a desk. Not every problem requires physical presence, and those incidents should be resolvable either with using a remote software to remote into the system or with automation. So another big portion of your day-to-day job will be desks move. So people move between departments, the whole departments move, or you move into a new office building, or a new hire comes into the company, or somebody leaves the company. So your job will be to go to those desks and assemble the IT equipment. Depending on the environment, depending on the situation, it might already be there and you just remove the laptop or the docking station or the desktop, whatever it is. You replace keyboards and mice, so it's not always a full desk move. But let's say you're a growing company and you're adding office space all the time. So inside that office space there will be new desks that need to be built out. We're also currently living in a pandemic. It's November 2020, so a lot of people are working remote. So when we go back to the offices and work in those offices, the world will have changed around us. So a lot of companies will switch and offer maybe hot desking, where people work occasionally from the office. So a hot desk setup will look very different from a personal desk that is assigned to a user. If you have several users work at the same desk, there's potential for keyboard mice related problems. Or with the pandemic specifically, that people get assigned a keyboard and a mouse. And it's your job to potentially archive those or store those somewhere. I mean, that's to be determined. But overall, I want to just give you an idea what is part of your daily routine, and that will be simply making sure that certain desks and office areas are fully functional. Another portion of your day-to-day life will be printer support. So you might have to replace printer cartridges or troubleshoot a printer when a printer stops working, escalate the call, potentially call in, let's say a company like Xerox or Minolta, and have their technicians come in if the problem cannot be solved. So your part in that whole scenario is call Xerox, do troubleshooting with Xerox on their behalf, If they determine that problem requires somebody to come on site, then you are the point of contact. You walk that person into the building, walk them to the printer, have that person do the work, walk that person out. So those people need to be accompanied. You don't necessarily have to stay there the entire time once the person arrives at the printer, but it could be a security requirement. Another role, maybe not happening every day, but occasionally, is so-called VIP support. So if you have, let's say, executives coming to your location that need special treatment, special support, so they get an office assigned, you have to help them to get set up in this environment. So where I work, we have people frequently coming from other countries, and it's just good customer service to make sure when they walk into the office, making sure that they're set up, when they plug in their laptop into a docking station, that the monitor assignments are working properly. So if you have dual monitors, that the active monitor is set, that both monitors are not just duplicating the content or extending the desktop if that is preferred. So many different things here, but overall provide a VIP support experience. Same thing if you have VIPs, executives, vice presidents in your building where you work. Quite a few companies provide that VIP support experience, and you might be there to really provide that dedicated service. And another portion, kind of related, maybe not necessarily related, is event support. So sometimes companies book hotels, book conference centers, and it is your job to go to those locations and provide event-related support. So not just rely on the hotel staff, but companies want their own IT staff to be there and to help their employees. Or you have employees flying into that conference, and you want to make sure that they have access to IT support. So you might be at that site and provide IT support on site at that hotel or convention center. And then, of course, another portion could be project-related work. So the help desk itself might not necessarily have large-scale projects. Of course, there are projects related to specifically just help desk work, be it large-scale initiatives like laptops, hardware replacements, lifecycle management, operating system upgrades, whatever it is. But you could also be part of a larger project that involves different departments or different groups of IT, where an additional hand or additional support is required. So you might be in meetings and really provide that additional support where required. So just be aware that type of project work that I just described last is less common. But project-related work, be it larger scale laptop rollouts or hardware replacements, that's definitely a project that is run within a help desk and that could apply to you. Kind of related is, let's say you are assigned to image new laptops and hand them out to your customers. So meaning you get new laptops from a manufacturer or from a vendor and you image them with the corporate laptop image, let's say Windows 10. So you make sure you build the laptops, build the user profiles, making sure the accounts can log in, all the little details related to that. So of course there's automation involved, and you might just plug in the laptops, connect them to the laptop, initiate the step sequence, and then walk away and come back a few hours later and automation has taken care of it. But I've been in situations where we had several hundred laptops that needed to be replaced. And it could be an ongoing process over the year, or it could be something that needs to be crammed into a month of work. So I hope that gives you a little insight into the day-to-day life of a help desk technician that works on site in an office set. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. If you have any questions, by the way, please leave them in the comments below and I'll be happy to reply at my earliest convenience. And then I will see you in my next video. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.